More and more research is showing that yelling does have negative consequences for children. And I think it's important for us to understand the research, that they're looking at this and saying, it could be as harmful as hitting children, especially when it's harsh and it's ongoing and words are used like, "You're so stupid," or "Why can't you ever be like your sister?" So it's important to know that the research is showing the negative consequences, but I also want parents to look and see with their own children, what are these consequences? When you yell and lose it, which all parents do sometimes, does your child withdraw? Do they seem sad, depressed? Or perhaps they become more rambunctious. They pick on their sister more. They become more aggressive. So research shows that these things are possible: more aggression or depression, learning problems, school problems. But in your family, take a look and see what happens to my child. One person just said to me the other day, "It takes a while for repair to happen after I lose it. It really takes a lot out of me, and it takes a lot out of my kids." The key thing I suggest are the ABCDEs of yelling less. A is for you to ask yourself, what is it I'm feeling and thinking? And, the first thing is to accept that you have feelings and thoughts and that you don't have to judge them. They just are what they are. And then you can take a deep breath. B is for breath. Unless it's an emergency, you don't have to react immediately. Take 6 breaths and you'll see your emotional state will change. C is for calm. Calm yourself down with your breaths. You might even have a thought that's reframing your thought. Instead of saying, "Why can't my kids ever behave?" you might reframe it to say, "Oh yeah, 2-year-olds, they're really something. It's normal for my 2-year-old to be this way." D is to then decide, what does my child need right now? Guidance, a hug, a consequence? Think about it for a minute and then empathize. Empathize with what your child's going through, because maybe he really doesn't want to go to school or doesn't want to go to sleep. And empathize also with the whole situation. You're working hard, your partner's on a trip, whatever it is that can help you feel more compassion for yourself and also compassion for your children. It's never easy, but in fact, we can be an advocate for our kids and at the same time learn how to take care of ourselves. The statement that keeps coming over and over again to my mind is, world peace begins at home. If we can learn at home how to take care of ourselves and treat our kids and our family with respect, then I think there's really hope that we can live in a world where there will be less violence and there'll be less hurt, and we can all have a little more joy and happiness in our lives. So I hope you enjoy the book. Thank you.